Hey, what's up everybody? Today I wanted to talk a little bit about originality when it comes to photography. Now, the first thing I wanted to mention is that, so many of us, distract ourselves and cloud our focus with the thought of, is this going to be totally original? Has this been done before? And, cameras have been really available to the masses for 20 to 30 years now, and at this point, so many things have been just completely shot to death. It's very hard to find a truly original image that no one's ever shot before. Is there a point in you shooting anyway? Now, I personally do landscape photography, and this is the type of stuff that I normally shoot. However, the same thing really applies to, street photography or portraiture or whatever. And so I wanted to talk about that. Now, the first thing I wanted to say is that you can ask, 3 different professionals their opinion about a composition or whatever, and you're going to get 3 completely different answers. Let's take a look at this photo here, for example. This is a photo that I shot that I quite like. You could ask one person and they'll say, I'd rather you have got, in closer to the flower, show more of the detail, more of a macro shot. Someone else would say that they would like to, see more of its environment, more of the surroundings. One might say they want to see a deeper depth of field to see more detail in the flowers and things behind it. Someone else, may have shot it just like I did here, where, all that is diffused and out of focus. So really, you're going to get a million answers. So I just think it's important to you to follow your heart, what you think about a photo, about an image, and just take what makes you happy. Now, I wanted to show another image here that at the time I shot, I wanted it to be a very abstract image. I wanted it to look sort of like an oil painting. And it was interesting. I took this a couple years ago, and the other day someone on my Instagram popped up with a photo very similar from a koi pond. And so they actually had taken a very similar photo and, with the same idea in mind, that sort of thing. And who's to say this hadn't been done 1,000 times before by other people throughout the years? So I think it's important that you just take the shots anyway, take what makes you happy, and then, later on down the road, you can decide whether or not it deserves to be in your portfolio or not. This image here looks good on large prints or on a large screen. However, on YouTube or on Instagram or something, you're not going to see enough detail to make this photo look interesting. Now, when you start looking at the big name destinations and such, it's going to get to the point where things have been shot so many times in so many types of lighting, that it's really going to get hard to take something that just hasn't been done at all. So I just suggest that you really don't worry about that. Clear your mind of all that kind of doubt and just go out and shoot what makes you happy, and really let your clients or your customers decide the end use of something. So I really can't count how many times I've had like an art show of some sort, or whatever, a gallery, and the photo that I like the least is the first one to go out the door, and really I can't always see what is good about a photo or bad about a photo. You just have to do your best, trust yourself, and see what your clients think. So I pretty much have seen these type of comments on, every type of photo, really. If you take a photo that, has been shot before, or people consider it cliche or whatever. So, I mean, pretty much if you take a photo of an old car or an old gas station, or maybe people are just tired of seeing, photos shot in golden hour, for example. I've seen, complaints about, long shutter times and silky water. I've seen, complaints on pretty much just any and every type of shot that you could possibly take. There's really not many shots that you could take that someone out there wouldn't complain about, someone hadn't taken before, or whatever. So I think it's important to just take the photos that you see, the things that you find, take the best photos you can, and try not to worry about that sort of thing. So anyway, I hope this helps some of you guys to go out there and just clear your minds of all that negativity. It's usually from armchair quarterbacks and people that, just don't have anything better to do but sit online and, basically talk crap on people. So try not to worry about that sort of thing. Shoot the best you can, what you find in your life. And, one day you'll look back and find, what really makes you happy. And just try not to worry about that sort of thing. So take care, guys, and I hope this will help you. Peace out.